Hello, Susan. Good morning to you too. Friday. I love Friday. Oh my goodness. So today's fun fold is one I have done previously. And so if you want to see the one that I did many years ago, I will leave a link to it in the description. And I think there'll be like a click thing here on the screen if you're on YouTube. But anyways, this is the Pinwheel Tower. I haven't done it in a long time. And I saw it on Pinterest the other day and I thought, ooh, that's a good one to go back to. So, and then because we're having free shipping, I was looking at some of the products that are in the last chance thing and that are on sale. And one of them is the Lily Pond Lane paper, this paper here. And these little scenery panels, they'll be great for this Pinwheel Tower. So we're going to use this and the stamp set and the dies that go with it. I'm excited about that. Now, those of you who ordered my Delightful Wishes card kit by mail, it is going out today. I am so sorry it's late. Easter kind of got me behind, but no excuses. It is in the mail. Well, it's going to the mail. They're ready. I've just got to take them to the post office. So you should be getting those hopefully in the next couple of days. Also, if you saw my email yesterday, we started the paper share. So if you want to get all of the new paper, but you don't want to buy every single pack, the whole pack and the full price, I offer what's called a paper share. And so that's available. And like I said, I sent out the email yesterday. If you didn't get it, send me a message and I will get that information to you. But it is a really fun thing that I do every time a new catalog goes live. So I think you'll really like that. And what else? Today is the last day for free shipping. And once again, if you like this fun fold, this Pinwheel Tower, I have a one I did many years ago, and I'll link that video. Also, if you love fun folds, if you didn't know, when you go to my YouTube channel, Creating with Christina, and you go to the playlist, there's a fun fold playlist, and there's over 200 fun folds in there. So yeah, you could spend a long time watching fun folds. All right, let's go on and get started. Hello again, Susan, Noreen, Tina, Linda, Darlene, Mary Ellen, Luana, Katie, Tony, Brenda, Sandra. Good morning to all of you, and let's get started. All right, let me zoom there. There we go. All right. Like I said, this is called the Pinwheel Tower, and the first thing you're going to need is some paper. So your card base, here's an 8.5 by 11. The best way to do and these measurements, oh, I totally forgot. You will be getting a downloadable tutorial today in your email. Anyways, so cut your cardstock at 4 1/4 by 11, and then you'll turn it. And where are all my pieces? Here they are. You will turn it, and there we go. You'll turn it, and you'll get the 5 3/4. Okay, that's why we didn't cut it this way, because this is only 5 1/2 here, and you need 5 3/4. So cut it at the 4 1/4. Then you can get this piece and this piece, which is 2 3/4, 2 3/4, and then this one you'll have to get from down here. All right, and these are all 4 1/4 tall. Whoops, wait a minute. Nope. You have to get these two down here. Okay, there you go. So that's how we'll do it. You need 3 of these and 1 of this. Then you're also going to need designer paper. So here is the Darling Duck Pond, or no, this is Lily Pond Lane paper. And see how cute these little scenes are? So we're going to cut these little scenes up so that they're on the pinwheel. And they'll be cut 4 inches tall by 2 1/2. Okay, remember these are 2 3/4. There'll also be a little section on the side that's 2 inches, and we'll cut our other part of our scene at 1 3/4. But I'll show you all that in just a sec. Let me show you how to put the pinwheel together first. You're going to need a scoring tool. Everybody with me? Doesn't it feel like romper room when I say that's hilarious, Katie? Oh my goodness. Okay, get your scoring tool here, and you're going to score at every 3/4 inch. Okay, so we're going to start at 3/4. Okay, so 3/4, and what we're creating is a 3/4 inch center to our pinwheel, and then 3/4 more, and that's 1.5. Okay. And then 3/4 more, and that is at 2.25. And one more, that's at 3. All right. So you have, if you can see the score lines. Yeah, you can barely see the score lines in the paper here. But anyways, so we've got that. I'll put this away. Now, like I said, we're going to create the center of our tower. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the panels to our pinwheel. All right. So we're just going to fold and fold and fold and fold. All right. So you should have, should create a little box here, and then it's glued down right there. All right. So that's one of our panels right there. Okay. And that's the other side of the panel, the smaller side. All right. Everybody with me? Okay. Hey, Debbie. Use a strong adhesive. And whenever I need a strong adhesive, I always use my liquid glue. And of course, it never works when I first open it, but we'll see if it behaves today. All right. So we want this one. Oh, look at that. See, I complain and it, well, there it goes. Whoops. Don't get too much. There we go. All right. And then we are going to, come here. Yep. Right there. Okay. Come on. Y'all see what I'm doing here? Yeah, I'm just having that glue down there. So it's making like a little, it's making the tower, the center. All right, once I've got that on there, then I need to see we have 1, 2, 3 more sides. That's where these go. And it's really simple. We're going to put some glue here and glue that one on. Hold it for a sec. And then glue this one on. Okay. Tony says, I love the Pinwheel Tower cards. Haven't made one in a while. Trying to figure out what I want to put on each panel. That's right. Well, Tony, get out your scenery paper. We have tons of them. We have the Thoughtful Journey. We've got the, what else? The Splendid Autumn is still available, and it's continued. That's a pretty one. This is the Ducklings. Oh, there's that new one, Tony, in our new catalog. I don't know if you've gotten it yet. The beautiful gallery with those gorgeous roses. All right. See our cute little pinwheel? Isn't that fun? Yay. All right. Now that we've got that. Now, the cool thing about this pinwheel is that it folds and mail is put in a regular size envelope. Okay. So you can, however you want to fold it, and just keep, yep. And then when they open it and they put it on their panel, on their shelf or their mantle. All right, let's decorate. So like I said, we're taking the Darling Duckling. I keep calling it Darling Duckling. That's the new in color, the yellow, a new in color is Darling Duckling. This is Darling Duck Pond stamp set and Lily Pond Lane paper. All right, so get all this out of the way. So my first one, actually that's going to be my last one. This one, this one goes here. Okay, I've lost track. Where am I? Okay, this goes with this. Let's put them all back together again. That one goes with that, and this one goes with this. Awesome. Okay, so now let's put them all on our page. our card. All right, so we have this one. Let's get back in the camera. Okay. And now I cut these so that you have a 1/8 inch. On the original one I did years ago, I made the DSP the size of the pinwheel panel. And it shows even more of the DSP that way. So you may want to do that instead. Like I said, I'll leave a link to that video so you can go back and watch that one. All right, there's one panel. Flip to the next one. You got this one. I love these little ducks. Aren't they sweet? And that's the fun thing about this paper. It seemed, it's kind of springy, but it's like kind of springy, summery. Of course, it's got baby ducks, so you'd think spring, but it can be used for a lot of seasons. I don't know about Christmas, but there we go. Isn't that cool? Yeah, this is great card for scenery. Now, this scene, I didn't put any ducks because I want to show you, if you don't have this Darling Duck Pond stamp and die set, they've got some cute pieces that you can put together and create little ducks and little cattails. And I want to show you how those pieces work. So that's what we're going to be doing on this panel. And then our last panel, we do need somewhere to write a message, or at least say, sign your name. And so our last one, we're going to do white. All right. So this is for writing our message. Now, if you need more room to write than just this, then I would put the rest of your message on a separate piece and tuck it in there, because there's really no other place. I mean, you could put another white one here, and you could make these white the size of the whole panel instead of just leaving the border, and that would give you more room to write. So it all just depends. And then instead of using the scenery, I turned it over to the decorative side, and I thought that was real pretty there. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, now I do want to stamp on this, so I want to stamp it first before I put it down. I meant to do that on one of these other panels too. I forgot. All right, so let's do some stamping. All right, so I've got this cute little frog. Oh my gosh, he is adorable. And he is in, let's see, we'll do his outline in the pretty peacock, and then we'll fill in. I think that's how you do it. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I haven't done it. Okay. Oops. I'm seeing I'm not getting all the ink on there. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Now the lily pad, however, let me get a piece of scrap paper. I don't want it the same color because, well, duh, you wouldn't see the lines there. So I want to make it lighter, but I do want it to be this color. So we'll stamp it off, and then, oh, that doesn't match. Whoops, I got the wrong one. That's okay. That's okay. I'll come back, find my stamp set here. Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I guess I have to color it by hand. They have the frog fill in. I thought this lily pad filled it in, but it really doesn't. It would cover up the frog. So we'll have to color the lily pad. That's all right. No problems. All right, let me get my granny apple green for my froggy. My cute little froggy. There we go. Ooh, little shaky hands. That's all right. I got this. Oh, I think I did it perfectly. Yes, check that out. Oh, you can't see it very well. Here, I'll zoom in so you can see Froggy better. Cute. He's so cute. All right. Let me get my pretty peacock. Where are you? I'm going to get the light shade. Hopefully it's light enough. We'll see. Now, when you have an itty bitty piece, you barely want to touch the paper, or it will bleed outside the lines, and you don't want that. That's how you stay inside the lines. You stay very light-handed, barely touch the paper. we go. Okay. Well, the lines are kind of covered up, but that's okay. Looks good enough, right? And his little belly's white. I think that looks funny. I'm going to come in with the Granny Apple Green. Now let's say lemon lime twist or the light Granny Apple Green. Is this the light Granny Apple Green? Yeah, let's try that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep getting out of the picture. Oh, I wish I could hear y'all's voices when you say, I can't see, I can't see. Okay, anyways, that's that. We do want to stamp the sentiment up here. So let me get, whoa, good grief. Happy birthday. And it fits perfectly on there. Yay. And once again, I got out of the film. All right, let me zoom back out so y'all can see what I'm doing. Good grief. There we go. Okay. All righty. How we doing? How we doing? Yay! Tina says, you got the frog perfectly. I did. I'm so happy when I do that. Oh my gosh, it's so precious. So precious. Okay, now we're coming back to this side, and I meant to stamp this before I put it down, but I think it'll be okay. I think I'll still be able to stamp it. The hello friend, or have a lovely day. Oh, I can't remember which one I wanted. I think I was going to do multiple ones. Hold on, because on the, yeah, this is the one I'm going to put the ducks and the cattails on. Got that. And then this one, was this it? Hello friend. Yeah, hello friend works in there. There we go. All right, y'all cross your fingers. I should have actually, let's see if I should have, y'all just cross your fingers and hope that it stamps. Oh yes. See, my problem was I have that little bump right there, and sometimes it won't stamp all the way across. All right, so we've got that one, and then that one we'll just leave blank. And this one, we're going to put have a lovely day. Oh yes, it's stamped. I'm so happy when it does that. And now I'm going to show you how you put the duckies together. So we're going to build the scene here. All right, so let me move all this out of the way. And I've got a lot of it started. So come here. There we go. So I cut the cattails out with the Granny Apple Green cardstock, and I put it adhesive sheet on the back. You don't necessarily have to, but it's just easier when you have itty bitty teeny tiny things here. Now I also cut it out with the peach, but I'm going to trim off where the green is and stick the peach cattails on there. So let me grab my scissors. There we go. And I'm going to snip off the top of the cattail and the bottom of the cattail. Top and the bottom. There we go. And then get my tweezers and pull off the backing. Go. Okay. Ah, not wanting to behave. Okay, and put this one right there. Okay, and come here. Ah. It's not wanting to behave. There it goes. This one right here. Now, I'm actually going to do 2 of them. So let me do the other one. And okay. So what are you guys' plans today, this weekend? It is Friday. If y'all follow Janine Warrow, she is a former close to my heart. She is now one of our most awesome Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Anyways, I'm going over to her team meeting tomorrow and going to give a talk on time management. So that's going to be fun. So that's what I'm planning on doing tomorrow. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm also going to create May's card kit by mail. And I'm going to use, hopefully, I'm always really weary to say what I'm going to do because inevitably something happens and I can't do it. But God willing, we'll use the Beautiful Gallery stamp set and paper, the brand new one that comes in the new catalog. So excited. All right, so there are our cattails. So cute, aren't they? Susan says she has flyball practice tomorrow. Big tournament next weekend. Well, good luck, Susan. We wish you the best of luck on your tournament. All right, now these are the ducks. Hold on. Oh, I haven't cut these ducks out. I wanted to show you what I did here. So instead of using the gray cardstock, I'm actually using the designer paper here. I put adhesive sheeting on the back, and this is Mama Duck and the baby duck. Now the baby duck has two dies, but they're stuck together. So you have, if you want the body of this baby duck to be a different color, then you have to cut it out twice. So I've already cut it out once. Here it is in the peach pie. Now I'm going to do it in the gray. And so I'll actually have two ducks, but we're only going to use the one. All right, so let me run this through the cut and emboss machine. So move everybody over so we can have room. Don't want to lose anybody. There we go. Move all this over. Move all this over. Okay. And this is my little bitty one. I love my little bitty one. Okay. And we are going to... see, that's my cut plate. This is my top plate. Oh, I love giving tips. Here's a tip. So one of my plates I use for cutting, and the other one I always use is my top plate. That way I can see through it, because once you start really cutting in and the blade of the dies start cutting up into the plastic, you can't see through it anymore. Okay. And I do flip it back and forth as it starts to warp, starting to warp a little bit. So you want it to concave. You want to put the die where it's dipping down. As you run it through the machine, it will start to bow again, and then you'll flip it over. All right, so that's my tip. Now, the other tip on this cutting machine is your first plate, the base plate goes there. Then the cutting plate comes in a little bit. You leave a gap there. Don't put your dies all the way up there. It's going to be difficult for it to get through the roller. Pull your dies down. Okay. Whoops. Can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. All right. Well, they're down there. Okay. And now this plate lines up with the white base plate, like a little sandwich. And what that does is it gives it a little less to start on the wheels. Okay. And then once it's in, then you crank it. And ta-da! Just as smooth as butter. All done. Okay. So that was my cut and emboss lesson for the day. And now let's put our duckies together. All right. So I've got all the pieces. Here's these pieces. And where's my tweezers? Where are my tweezers? Okay. Mama Duck. Let's do Mama Duck first. Okay. So Mama Duck, and pull off her body. I mean, the adhesive sheeting off the body. So this is the main part of Mama. Come on. It's not wanting to come apart there. There we go. Okay. And our card. So Mama Duck's going to go right here. Okay. But Mama Duck needs some dimension. So here is her bill and her wing. I cut them out of the peach pie. However, I do want her bill to be a little darker than her wing. So let me put the wing on first, and then we're going to color, we're going to darken up, is that a word? We're going to darken the bill a little bit. All right, so let's see, does this go this way? Yeah, it does. Let's do it this way though. It's easier to, so you're lining it up along this curved edge right there. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so she has a pretty little wing there, and now she has a bill, but I want my bill to be a little darker, so pull that over here. And where's my peach pie? Is that peach pie? No, peach pie's down here. Okay, so go. All right, and this is a little bitty piece, so, and I don't want to paint my fingers. There we go. Oh, come on. Now, the other thing is her eye is like vacant. It's a hole, and it looks kind of spooky. So we're going to fill that in with some color also. Now, the duck bill, it curves on the bottom. Okay, so you want to line that up. Just like that. So now see how her duck bill is just a little darker, but it's still the same color. But we do need to color that eye in. So let's get our black. Where is my black? There's my black. And the bullet side, and we're just going to put a dot right there. There we go. A little darker. Perfect. Okay, so there's Mama Duck. Now let's do Baby Duck. And we need our tweezers to pop all this out of here. Okay. Like I said, you've got two ducks here, but we're going to make baby gray with a peach wing. So baby duck has, do you see how the wing is cut out? There's a hole there. There you go. Now you can see it better. There's a hole there. So this is the top piece. Okay. And since I want the wing to be peach pie, this is the bottom piece. So it's opposite than Mama. Mama was gray first, then peach. Baby is peach. And then gray. Now, baby's bill is not going to be a different color. Baby's bill will be the same. But baby does need a black eye. A black eye? No, baby doesn't need a black eye. Baby needs a colored eye. Okay, yeah. Because it looks funny to have a peach colored eye there. It makes him look kind of weird. So where's my black? Oh, come on, get off of there. There we go. So that's how you put the ducks together. Aren't those cute? Now we did the cattails earlier, so we're going to stick the cattails on here. I love building scenes, don't you? All the fun pieces, putting the little, it's like a Lego puzzle. All right. Now I don't want my cattail to go off the edge or it'll have trouble getting in the envelope. So we're just going to stick it right there. And maybe I should have used a darker green. It's kind of hard to see that up against the grass, but oh well. Okay. Come on. Okay. Well, I don't want them to look like Twinkies. There we go. That looks better. Overlap it a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Yay! So we built our little scene. Isn't that cute? I love it. Have a happy day. And so then we have this page. Now you could stamp something up there, do something there. Then we have the hello friend. And then we have happy birthday. And this is a little pinwheel card. And it just turns like that. Isn't that fun? I love this card. And it's so easy. And it fits in an envelope just beautifully. So I hope y'all have fun. Like I said, this tutorial, the downloadable, printable with all of the measurements and the written instructions and the picture, all of that will be in your email today. Then if you want to see another pinwheel video I did years ago, click on the link And I hope you all have just a blessed, wonderful weekend. Don't forget, today is, where am I? Here we go. Last day for free shipping. Today is the last day for free shipping. And this set that I used today is in the last chance and it is on sale. So there you go. Oh, hey, Elaine. I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. And double check, make sure. Hello, Karen. Didn't miss any. Tina's got a high school graduation party to go to. All right. Oh, great, Marianne. Marianne says she's going to keep getting benefits so she can get the mini cutter. What a perfect idea. Yeah, save those Stampin' rewards. Awesome. So fun. Okay. Bye-bye, you guys.